We have to go talk to him. I don't want this moment to end either. I choose you. But I have to finish this. Or else you won't be safe. That's one of the only things I am sure of. That's why I was made. Because no one else could do what needed to be done. Not even Avier. Elatum and Manara hoped. But some part of them knew that he and his partner wouldn't be enough. So that part of them made me. Doc, I've been trying to understand why the rules hurt so much. Why the rules don't make sense. And meeting Vega, and killing Vega, and bringing Vega back, and him being different and the same, and the him that was him, but before the him that we met, back when he was what he was, that part of me recognizes, the part of me that's made of the sovereigns. The piece of me that's a memory from so long ago, but given form now. And Vega, with so much of him gone, he's like a snapshot from then, but he's here now. And the then and the now existing at the same time, and the then coming after what it came before, because it's all out of order. I think I know why it all feels like this. But Doc, I don't know if I should tell him. He's important. He's needed. I know that. I feel that. But there's a part of him. Something in me senses something in him. And the somethings don't get along. But those somethings could end up meaning everything. I'm just not sure. I don't think I can trust him. But I do think that I need his help. I just wish this didn't have to hurt so much. Sometimes it feels like they made me just to hurt. We should go. I was expecting to have to come find you, rather than the other way around. I take it then that you have made your decision, and I trust that it was the correct one. I didn't know what was correct. That was the problem. But you do now. No. But I've made a decision anyway. How pragmatic. Then what is it that you have decided? I will exist as long as I need to. Not just as long as I was told to. Would you care to go into any more detail as to the conditions that you plan to use to judge if you are needed or not? No. I see. Then I'll put it to you bluntly. Do you plan to help eliminate close-knit? Yes. Fair enough. It seems that will have to be good enough for now. It'll have to be good enough forever. Is it just me, or did you come back from your private time with a backbone? Yes, I believe you're right, inchoate. No need to antagonize, particularly not when the outcome is as it was desired. Are you sure, Doc? Okay. I'm going to tell you more. I don't know everything, and some of it I'm still not sure, but I know a little more. Then by all means, you have the floor. I thought this was their apartment. I don't think I own this. I don't think I own anything. They turn a phrase. You have more to tell. Tell it. The meridian will fall without another sovereign to strengthen it. I was made to make sure that happens. Elatum and Minara told my brother and his partner to warn their people, to make it happen on their own. But they didn't really believe that the two of them could pull it off. So they made me as a backup in case they fail. You're the Meridian's insurance policy. I don't know much more than that, for sure. The rest, it's just something that I've been thinking, something I've been trying to understand. And we keep talking about my purpose, about what I'm for, and what I am, and the timing doesn't make sense. The timing. The Meridian, they see everything. They remember everything. And they think they know what's going to happen. Usually they're right. Sometimes they're wrong. And sometimes things are... Sometimes they're out of order. Explain. I think Doc. Yeah. I think I understand why my purpose doesn't always make sense. Why what has to happen changes even though the purpose doesn't. Why it feels like I was made too soon, but everyone keeps talking like it's already too late. I was supposed to wait for close-knit to reach the sovereigns. I was supposed to make sure that they did, because that way I could use them to take one of them and bring them to the meridian to strengthen it again. Yes, but by the time I was made, by the time I separated from Avier, the place I was supposed to be, to make sure they did it, and then take them, there was no one there. It was empty. There had been a raid. Close-knit was gone. But I was supposed to be there. Right there. The chorus investigated, and I didn't know what to do, so I let them take me. But their questions didn't make sense. And I had to get back to close-knit. I had to get back to my purpose, so I left. And I met Doc. And I went back to where I was supposed to be, but it was still empty. And I kept going back. I watched it all the time, but it stayed empty all that time. Until you were there, Vega. It didn't make sense. My purpose was urgent. My purpose told me to be there, that I had to be there. I shouldn't have had time to do anything else, to be anything else, to become anything else. But time kept passing and there was still no one there. Close-knit was already gone. How could they be close to reaching the sovereigns if there was no one there to do it? You're saying you were too late. What happened? What's happening? What's going to happen? The meridian is... They're dying. They're unraveling. They're in agony every second. I don't think they know what was past and what's present and what's still a prediction anymore. Eroded as they are, their perception of time, it's not linear. They made me to ensure something that's already happened happens, which means the part I was supposed to do, it's too late to do it. Close-knit already did their part. They already reached the sovereigns. If you're right, then this situation just got a lot more dire. Do you think close-knit controls a sovereign? I think if they already did, most demons would be dead by now. But it might not be as simple as control. Maybe it's just a connection. Maybe it's something incomplete. Maybe it's something close-knit doesn't have command over. They are only humans after all. No offense intended, Doc. I doubt it's something they have. More likely, something they unleashed. What do I do with a purpose that can't be fulfilled? Cannot be fulfilled in its original form, maybe. But that doesn't mean it's a lost cause. No, deciding your task is over and evaporating on us now. You can still fulfill your purpose, Hush. You just need to adjust your understanding of it. That's all. Adjust? Your ultimate purpose is to bolster the meridian with the sovereign, is it not? They gave you a roadmap on how to do that, but that map is no longer viable. So, you make your own. You find your own way to the destination. Achieve the same goal, just find a different way there. I don't know how. Well, then isn't it lucky that I do?